To be a tad bit more serious, I kind of want to bring this to attention because actually, this kind of shocked me. I want to make sure because you guys know I have an enunciation problem. Kyron Lacey. Recently, there's been an update to his case that has come about, and recently his lawyer released footage of where his car was in relation to the collision that was listed. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know this was around like he was negligent, hit and run, and when the video that came out with it, it was shown that he wasn't even that close to the car.
He's about what, like 70 yards away?
70 yards away. And for me, because I, once again, I do watch college. I just probably more or less watch more Oregon. And I was surprised that, it was my first time being aware of this. And I was just surprised that.
You hadn't heard about the case last year?
I really didn't. Maybe I did, but like I really didn't sink in.
Yeah.
I think for me, like the crazy thing about it is like this young man deleted himself based upon no one believing him, and to come out and see something as clear as day is, he wasn't even involved in it. Just like crazy how media can have control over people.
Yeah, especially because I know Rob like halfway touched on this, but he hadn't really. He was a star at LSU as a wide receiver and was on track to be drafted fairly high in the NFL draft last year. And then with all this noise around his name, I'm sure that was a lot to handle, and he ended up exiting himself this year.
Yeah, and I think, because, we're pretty, I shouldn't say that. We're definitely a media platform. We definitely catch on to things late, talk about and react to things late. I think one of the things I kind of want to mention is like there's a lot of people who reacted on the very first go round, and I know we kind of do reactions, and I think one thing I'm pretty proud of us about here is like, if something we did say and we find out like otherwise, like we kind of do due diligence of, making amends, cleaning things up. And I feel like I saw a lot of people who were talking about the situation after they seeing it, really like, not cleaning it up, and just made me kind of think like when you have these mics, how responsible you have to be, just speaking, information, even if you're, going from a clip, and like there has to be a level of journalism of what you got to do, Here's my belief and my logic, just speaking as from a mental health professional, right? Where it's like, when it comes to like, we have a gun problem in America, and like I think sometimes when we like show like the brevity around it, and I'm talking about more or less like proper gun safety, I feel like we should talk about that a little bit more. I feel like the people who are more susceptible were like, as like a kid, right? If you say certain things, they're like, all right, I feel like I'm getting reinforced, and an adult could be saying to them, no, don't do that. But if you say a certain phrase, they're taking it in as like, oh, you're okaying, like this is behavior. I think of people who are susceptible to the S word of that, just saying the word gives them energy to feel like, oh, I should be, doing this. Yeah. And it's kind of like, I feel like everyone's in the room. If I off the air said that word, I wouldn't have to worry about you because you are not in that space. So for the people who are in that space that are dealing with the intrusive thinking and thoughts, Tay could be saying everything right? But if he says that one thing, they're going to invalidate everything he said and just focus on that. And then in their brain, they're going to be like, Tay said that's okay. He didn't say that at all. So that's why I'm saying, like, wordplay does matter for people who are that mentally distraught and they're there. So that's where I'm kind of like at with it.
That's the professional expert answer.
Okay. Here we go. No, okay.
Like this is
okay. Yeah.
It's like I outside of like SEO and YouTube, I don't know.
No.
Like I have a whole nother set of off air. I have a whole nother set of questions that I want to ask you now.
Yeah. No, Dad. And I guess to round it about, I'm just curious with you, Tay. Like, what was it like you seeing that? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like seeing that for me was just like, man, I already have like not trusting the police, and I'm like, why does it not come out sooner? Because like,
it was kind of disheartening. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we that low, and you feel like the world is against you, I can only imagine like type of feelings and thoughts you're going through as a person. So, the justice system failed him, society failed him, and my heart goes out to his family and loved ones because, a lot of people prior to his passing assumed that he had something to do with that collision, and that wasn't the case, and we lost as a country. Yes, sir. With that news hitting, and yeah, stuff like that can't be ignored at all.
Yeah, and just kind of like, I think to me it just goes to another level of like sinisterism. I just butchered that word. It's just sinister,
Sinisterism.
There you go. I apologize, but I guess my question is for you is like, I can only imagine what that young man was going through because like, I'll be honest, like growing up, internet bullying, what the bro. I'll just say something back.
Yes, step away from the screen.
Exactly. But like just thinking about you being that high profile and like everywhere you go, just think to yourself, this person doesn't believe me. This person doesn't believe me.
It's a murder.
Exactly. So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really hope, the people involved in like covering this up, justice is served because no amount of money is gonna yeah.
But transitioning, I know I'm a big fan of the WNBA. I can't speak for Rob. I believe he follows it a little bit. But I saw a press conference.
He gives them 9 months.
There's a crazy joke there. There's a very crazy joke there. And I'm not going to follow the debate. No, not today. No.
Not today.
Yo,
what? That was a good Louis Armstrong.
I'm about to say, bro. Yo, bro, like, I'm begging you, please. Can you be Louis Armstrong for Halloween?
Actually, unironically, yes.
Are you talking about the guy or the thing?
The trumpeter. Like
Nobody.
Oh,
no.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah.
You got a friend in me. Something, bye day, but you got a friend in me.
Yes. And Jungle Book.
That's oh.
What was it?
Boy, I thought you said Jungle Fever. I was like,
oh, you got some Jungle Fever?
You seen that movie?
Yeah.
Cheers!
I love you.
Good job, RJ.
Oh, shit.
But no, I've always been able to. Hey guys, it's the Play No Games podcast.
What's going on today? I can't hear with y'all, bro.
So, for Tate's last episode, do the Louis Armstrong, bring pizza, bring Kelsey on.
I think I can do this. Oh, it's like, I think I can do this for a little bit.
You're going to have to do a lot of research. I'm going to need you to be in character as Louis.
Okay.
All right, so
what do you need, Andrew?
I'm gonna need you in like a tuxedo jacket.
Oh, you want me shucking and driving?
Sambo.
Also, being a Sambo?
I think I have a trumpet.
You good.
I said, you want him to be Sambo? And then you like, I think he has a trumpet. Do you know what Sambo is?
Not a clue.
No. You're okay.
Because I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We're gonna shuck it along. WNBA.
Shuck it along is crazy. But yeah, Nafisa Collier, one of the best players in the WNBA. She probably had the WNBA MVP wrapped up all the way through mid-July, and then I just said, I need that motherfucker. So, anyways, I have my second one. Okay. What the fuck? He's on his first.
I'm on my third.
You're not on your fucking third.
No, you're not. I had one of those.
But you caught me off mid-statement. That's neither in nor there. So.
Do you want me to take your?
Bro, God damn, can I talk?
Let him talk.
Well, give me the.
Here.
No.
Don't give it to him.
You gotta drive.
He has to drive.
Give it to me.
Okay, here, bro. Let me intro this shit.
legit fine.
Let me intro this shit first. All right. Anyways, so that's neither here nor there.
We're ending this in 5.
We're ending this in 5. All right. So Nafisa Collier, she had a press conference where she was addressing the WNBA commissioner.
Yeah.
Basically calling her out, saying, "You're full of shit. We deserve more. We deserve more pay." And she referenced conversations she had with the commissioner, where the commissioner was basically alluding to the fact that she believes that stars such as Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, so forth and so forth, should be grateful for the WNBA's platform that allowed them to make the money they do, which I find funny, seeing as how with NIL, a lot of these stars are making 30 times what they are with their WNBA contracts. So, I don't know. I believe you saw clips of...
I did.
European contracts. European contracts. If they go overseas, they make 10 times.
Oh, yeah. Even with their European contracts, they make more money than they do here.
I think for me, I think the W is continuing to grow, and I definitely think, I don't know, it's just very tough for me. And I would say the reason why it's tough for me is like, yeah, I definitely want the women, especially of Asia's caliber, to be paid. But it's kind of like, I just think about like, yeah, you guys have made profits. Yeah, you guys have done this thing, but I feel like, aren't they getting the max amount for what they've?
No.
They're not? Okay, so I think that's my own ignorance. Whereas, like, do you think they can? So, what do you think the split should be?
In terms of like basketball related income,
Like right now, for what a WNBA can do if the NBA is not supplementing them.
well, I'm not sure. All right, so you asked about splits. I'm not sure if you know what you just asked.
I think
because like with the NBA. All right, so I'll give you an example. Right, with the NBA, I believe the BRI splits with the NBA PA versus the owners, I think is like 52-48, or it was before this last collective bargaining agreement. Before it was like 52-48 in the players' favor.
Yeah,
I don't think it should be that per se. Do I think it shooting from hip now?
yeah.
Do I think it should be like a 90-10 split with where they are now? No. Do I think most players, the base salary should be $100K? Yes, I think they are making enough money now.
I actually just hearing you say that makes sense to me. Where like I definitely just like me being a civilian and them being like high tier athletes. I think the 12th woman on the bench should be like a minimum make 100.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that. I'll vibe with that.
Yeah, if you want to scale it like 100 to 700K.
Yeah. And I think the it's not. Me personally, I just feel sticky saying like they deserve it, but I just like look at it from like a business standpoint. Like the W has like changed significantly. Like it was like in the last few years. So I feel like we should like, I'm just gonna mention her name, Caitlin and Angel. Like they're literally taking private planes now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the money's coming in. People are watching, but.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong, but I think that they actually reported more losses this year than they did previous years.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Well,
but how are they gauging those losses though?
I don't know, but I just know that their advertisement, the viewership, they just don't make as much money compared to what people think they should. Or the players, what they think they should get paid. So, I mean, compared to the European players, they're making more money over there.
All right. We'll have a longer conversation than this platform can allow, because there's a lot of ways to manipulate numbers.
We'll continue on.
Well, since this is the episode, we talking about manipulating numbers. They was manipulating evidence for a year.
Yes, they were.
So,
but Friday, we have one more. Oh no, you have no Nickelodeon shit. You asked me top 3 Nickelodeon. Cut it.
We're gonna cut it.
All right,
we're gonna cut it. We've already top 3 Nickelodeons. I think if we're going real quick just to end it, I was gonna have this thing of like top 3 Nickelodeon shows that had to go, but I'm just curious since it's on brand. What are your top 2 Nickelodeon shows that you just made you who you are? Like growing up, was there a Nick show that was like?
I was more of a Cartoon Network type of kid, but
Fair enough.
But
Go Cartoon Network. Go Cartoon Network.
I'll answer. I guess. Hey Arnold, I fucked with
Exactly
because of the ties here. I wouldn't say made me who I am, but SpongeBob, I guess, is just like a staple in pop culture.
I see nothing wrong with those choices, but
3-4 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. When it still looked 2D, like that was some elite television. When they still had like sick jokes.
After the movie, it just went.
Yeah, no. When the sick jokes stopped, I was out.
Yeah.
Doodle Bob is one of my Doodle Bob and Dirty Dan, my favorite episodes.
Those episodes sound even funnier when you.
You saying Diddle Bob?
No.
That's what
So-
I feel like you're thinking of.
What's weird is you live near a school.
Man. What was the second thing you said?
Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. Anywho,
Say, I'm Dirty Dan.
If you like
I
what we're
think he's
doing,
telling Dan that.
if you like what
the next time that they.
if you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe.
Movie calls next door.
Next week will be a regular episode. Literally, I can't with any of them. We'll be back. Peace.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
He's been drinking. All right, cut this shit.